What is happening, you beautiful people? It is Kevin here with ModMyMods, and I am back trapped in the basement. Again. I'm stuck here. At least I got food last time. Mr. Voss was nice enough to bring me down a cup of coffee. Maybe a cracker or two. That's about it. But it is a beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Thanks everybody for being here. It is another week in the modding community, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? Things are going on. People are putting builds together. Shows are starting to happen again. It's a beautiful time. What a time to be alive. Blessed, right? All right. So I have a little bit of news, a couple things to talk about today. I also wanted to do a little bit more testing, if that's okay. And honestly, I need your guys' feedback when it comes down to it, because I can only sort of watch the stream. Like, I can see it over here. I can see the chat. I got my little window up here. I ran some bars and some lighting. So, you know, the lighting doesn't look terrible now. Hopefully the video doesn't look like trash either. But we're trying to just, you know, step that bar up just a little bit more each time to make it an awesome show, right? So I was able to bump it all up to 1080 at 60, which hopefully is outputting at a nice, clean, beautiful, crisp-looking resolution, I'm hoping. But obviously here with the insane internets that we have, it's hard not to output that much, because black screen for Twitch yet again. You know what, Twitch? I'm so sick of you. You're killing me. You mean black screen for Twitch again? Unbelievable. You know, all I want is it to work for just a little bit so we can do this, you know, thing that we do every week, like we have been for, I don't know, the past year and a half, right? I don't know. Hopefully Twitch works better for me. Kevin James Daily, I hope it is working. I am actually going to turn off the Twitch stream for a second and turn it back on again, and in hopes that maybe, for some reason, it'll come back. It looks like some folks are here in the Twitch stream though. So maybe, you know, Mr. Peacock, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe your feathers haven't spread enough for you to receive the signal. I don't know. You're a long ways out there over in North Dakota. North Dakota? South Dakota? One of the Dakotas. I know that much. It's way the hell out there, I'll tell you that much. However, hopefully everything is working. Again, I need your feedback in order to make this work and to make it nice. Because, well, obviously I'm here for you guys, and if it doesn't look nice and it doesn't work, well, what the hell am I doing this for? Right? Right? So, without further ado, let's hop right into it, because I figured out that you can, unfortunately, give Corsair more of your money, which isn't a great thing, but you can give them some money monthly to get yourself a nice Elgato switcher. A little stream deck right here. Boom, right there, right on the phone. Got a spare phone? No, you don't. You got yourself a stream deck. That's right. That's right. So, all right, Travis is saying he's got nothing and he's got to watch it from Facebook. All right, we're killing it on Twitter or on Twitch, and we'll start it back up because, you know, I don't understand what the problem is, but maybe just turn it off and turn it back on again will fix it. I don't know. There it is. It says sending data. I turned it off. I turned it back on. It does say send a data. It does say online. Typically, it does say sending data when it's actually working. I don't know. Now I'm going to hop over to see if my thing is actually working. Probably not. It's probably not. It's probably broken, just like all of this tends to be. Let's pop on over here to this lovely site. If you don't know what our Twitch stream is, Twitch TV/ModMyMods, it looks like I'm live, but that was like 7 minutes ago. So who knows if that's actually live. Oh, it does say that I'm live now. I don't know. Whatever. All right, so let's jump into some of the news. We can talk about that. We can see if the Twitch stream ends up coming back. Hopefully it does. It does say that there's some people here and some folks here. Unfortunately, they changed the way that the restream chat window works. So I can't actually see how many people are watching or who's commenting. Well, I can see who's commenting, but I can't see necessarily where they're commenting from. So maybe that's something else I got to address too. But without further ado, why don't we just hop right on into it? We'll take a look. It's in a book. It's the frickin' Reading Rainbow. All right, here we go. Angle, Chrome. Boom. Right? There we are. Right? Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Who is this? What did you do with BIGKevin? Well, he shaved his beard, so that instantly drops 50 pounds right off the neck. You know, right from here down. So we're all right. We're live on Facebook. So you know, this is a bunch of bullshit, Twitch. Okay, just so you know, it's a bunch of BS. Shouldn't have to jump all over the frickin' place in order to watch this stream. It's not. I mean, you know, let's put it this way: if BIGKevin or some of the G2A guys were streaming and you drop the stream like that, you think they're gonna be happy? Hell no, they're not gonna be happy. They're gonna be pretty pissed, kind of like I am. Twitch shit itself. Well, that's what Twitch does. Okay. Unfortunately, we're here. We're here on Facebook. That's okay, though. Facebook's all right. You know, we'll take it. We're also live, I think, on YouTube as well. So if you're interested and you want to pop over there, that's cool. I typically do see the stream, you know, remotely from another monitor or something else throughout the stream, throughout the show. So I usually am pretty good at addressing what's going on. Now, that being said, I was over on our good friend thinkcomputers.org looking at some of the lovely things that he was doing. They did make mention about this teenage engineering announces computer 1 mini ITX chassis. Okay, so the theory behind this PC, as far as I can understand, is that it is a very, very small desktop footprint. It is a very small box, in theory, and it's supposed to come flat pack. So, okay, that's kind of cool. Now, the only thing that I don't really care about, besides all of it, that's just me. Again, sorry. I think this is cool. This is a neat idea. I just don't think I'll ever. No thanks. So it does come flat pack. It's supposed to be a relatively reasonably priced PC case, but at $200 for an ITX case, you've probably lost most of your market. I could be wrong. So, you know, again, KT's 2 cents, not as expensive as Jay's, maybe not as accurate either, but I'll tell you what, people that are trying to build an ITX case are not going to want to spend $200 frickin' on a case when they're going to be spending $200 on, I don't know, a power supply, because you need one of the SFX power supplies, and then you probably need a cable set, and then you need this, and then you need that. They're not really going to want to drop $200 on a case. Again, I could be... Jesus, I just slapped the hell out of the microphone. Maybe it deserved it. Bad mic. So, maybe there is a market for it. I'm just not seeing it. Now, again, that's my opinion. I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy one of these things. Mostly out of aesthetics. Maybe I'm picky. Maybe I'm a schnob when it comes to computers. It's possible. It's very, very possible. But I do not like this thing. It's just like for $260 Canadian, I better get a built case. I mean, but you can screw all the screws into it, Kevin. Isn't that going to be fun? You can screw all the screws in and then pray to God they're all tapped correctly. And that it's not an issue. But, you know, like, I get it. I think it's a really cool idea. We've always thought of trying to do this for mods, you know, having like a flat pack PC. I think that would be freaking dope. But an ITX, no, sorry. And it's fugly. Like, it's not even kind of ugly. Like, it's, like, what the hell is this? I get it, ITX cases. Oh, let's just make them real small. But, I mean, you know how many other ITX cases there are out there? Let's go down, you know. Let's go down the thought land, right? Let's go down to KT's thoughts and things, okay? Could be wrong, but it legitimately looks like you need to bend the tabs, right? Right? Like, so you go, it's like one of those old models that you put together, and you got to break all the pieces out of the mold there, right? So if you go to ITX cases and you're looking for just any ITX case, right? There's one, boom, under $80. Boom, there's another one under $100. Now, if you want to go like Boss Saucer Tin, you know, you could go O11D, but not the O11D Huge, the O11D Mini, which is still going to be like, I don't know, probably $100, maybe a little more, right? You go with this Fantex, the Shift, you know, or the Cooler Master, or this Cooler Master box thing, or is this the Mini? Yeah, there we go. There's another Mini, still sub $200. I'm having a tough time, guys. P1, perfect. Yep. P1, same with the A1, right? A1 is from Inwin, right? Isn't that little baby freaking thing? And then you have Thermaltake, the Tower 100. You have all of these other opportunities or other chassis that you could use for this particular build, like especially if you're going to do a mini ITX build. Having a tough time. What was the knockoff of the OD? The O11D, the Metal Gear or something? I don't know. I don't know precisely. There was one that looked pretty much exactly like it, and I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember. All right, yeah, Metallic Gear. That's what it was. That's exactly it. You got it. Anyways. Yes, they were owned by Tail. Yes, absolutely. So Metallic Gear, the Neo Cube. That you got it. That one. Boom! Look at this little baby guy. It's an O11D knockoff. Sold by Walmart. Anyways, so yeah, O11D mini case, awesome, really cool idea. But you know this whole flat pack PC ITX thing is not only ugly as hell, it's orange. And who the hell uses toggle switches anymore? Like, honestly, who throws a shoe? Yeah, like, who uses a toggle switch anymore? And I mean, man, I'm really glad that they found an all-black graphics card, an all-black I/O shield, and an all-black power supply. Because I don't think any of them in any manufacturer come like that. I could be wrong. I'm no professional like some of the other folks that have been around for longer than I have. However, I will tell you that I know damn well that these top ports here... Oh, which I just noticed that it's upside down. Anybody else catch that? Yeah, it's upside down because you got the audio ports that are up that are here. And then but then this still has onboard fit. Whatever. Okay, anyways, I'm just getting more and more frustrated looking at this thing. If you want to buy one, you could probably reserve one. Where? I don't know. I'm not really going to link you to it. All I know is I don't really care for this thing. If you guys want, head on over. It's on teenage.engineering. So, what? That's it? Hey, no big deal. We don't like to capitalize anything and be proper. Fucking, you lost me. Done. See ya. Sorry. Head on over there if you want to buy that. You really just struck a nerve with me there, too. Really, really. You know, I'm going to have to pull out the Peter Griffin here and introduce a new segment of the show called What Grinds My Gears. Tell you all about it. It's terrible. Anyways, let me tell you about something that's not so terrible. This lovely person, Andy the Lab. Why? Well, because they post all sorts of cool Aura stuff. Or not Aura. God. The other A word. And it's not asshole. It's Asus. That's what it is. I promise. She's posting awesome hardware that they've got out. This is the Asus ProArt X570 Creator motherboard, which is actually pretty cool. I actually think for one of the lower end motherboards that are out there, I say lower end, the more modestly priced motherboards, I think that's the better way of saying it, this is one of the coolest looking ones. I mean, it's not like super overdone, over the top, or anything like that, but it still looks like it's, yeah, affordable. See, thank you, Kevin. Kevin helping a Kevin. I love it. It's great. But if you head on over to Andy the Lab, Andy_the_lab, does all sorts of really cool stuff. Not only is she a car buff, but she is a dog buff, and also does all sorts of fun things with Asus. So if you want to get the inside scoop on not only some really incredible cars, but some incredible products and some incredible builds that's going on over at Asus. Got it right that time. Andy_the_lab. Got some pretty cool stuff going on. Head on over there. Check it out. Who here edits? Anyway, nobody edits video. I mean, I used to edit video every day, all day. Now, let me tell you. Pro Video, which is the Pro Video Coalition. If you don't know what that is, then, well, you probably have been living under a rock forever. Pro Video Coalition has been around forever and ever and ever. They give you all sorts of tips and tricks when it comes to editing, software, hardware, videography, cinematography, any of that type of stuff. Check it out. But they also published a recommendations for After Effects, and so that kind of, queued me up. I'm like, oh, sweet, dude, like, I used to do all sorts of crazy stuff, alpha mats and track matting and, all that good stuff, right? So, I am in After Effects actually working on a animation and making stuff flow together nicely. So I started looking into this a little bit more, and I wanted to see what were they actually talking about here, because I know, when I worked at the television station, if you didn't have a Quadro or a Tesla, you can just go home. Like, I don't have anything for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me a graphics card that can actually process some stuff, not this 2080 tiddlywink bullshit. Like that's not doing what we need it to when we need it to in After Effects or in Adobe or whatever program that you're using for rendering or 3D modeling or anything like that. So I was actually interested to see what they came up with and what they actually had to say about the new generation type of stuff, because it's been a while. We had Quadro 4000s at the station. Now this is almost 7 years ago. So if you can get, oh, why hello cat. It looks like someone wants to join me for the stream. Come here. Meow. All right. You know where you go. Go on. Get up there. Thank you. All right. So there was a whole bunch of different information. No, you can't have that, cat. Sorry. No. That is not for you. Don't do it. Okay? No. 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 Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. Kitty's being a bad kitty. Don't do it. Oh, you're just gonna... Okay. Yeah, that's an ass in my face. Thank you. Wonderful. That's great. No, that's the microphone cable. You can't eat that one either. You can sit here. You could be... Kitty's being a bad kitty. No, you can sit here and be a nice kitty. Yeah. Hi. Yes, hello. You're such a beautiful little kitty. Sorry, guys. You know, it's tough. You know, I love my little babies. And this is one of them. By the way, this is Mittens, in case you didn't see. She's there. She's a cute little kitty. She's awesome. She's about 10 weeks old now. So she's a little baby. All right, so back to what we were talking about. Sorry, good old Mittens got in the way here. Mind you, I did not name the cat. That is my 6-year-old. So if you guys get the reference, pop it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know if you understand where that came from. Anyways, they were talking about no, that's Adobe. I don't want to hear about that. What I wanted to see was what hardware they're actually recommending for various projects and stuff like that for After Effects and rendering and After Effects and stuff like that. And what I wanted to know was what they said about GPU processing and everything like that. Now, obviously, they're going to come down here and use a Threadripper, duh, with like a billion freaking cores. It is 32 cores with 64 logical processors. Yeah, sure, of course it is. Because it's freaking... duh. Like, if you have that many cores, that's what After Effects is going to be looking for. It wants all of those various threads to be able to rip. They're going to be using, pretty much utilizing all of the CPU cores that are available, as long as you set it up correctly. Now, when it comes down to graphics cards and also the various AMD processors, there's a significant difference. There's a significant change. Now, you're talking about a significant performance increase over the 5600X, which is just a 6-core AMD Ryzen 5 chip. Obviously, as you go up with various cores and stuff like that, of course you're going to get more oomph out of it, right? However, what was really impressive to me was this list right here. This is a performance gain over 3060 versus its stock setup versus the multi-frame rendering performance gain, which is supposed to be a new thing that has been released with After Effects 22, which is kind of neat. Now, the only thing that I wish they would have done is if they showed older stuff too, like 2080 series or 20 series or anything like that. Now, obviously, VRAM usage is going to go crazy when you start doing motion blur glitch, all sorts of stuff, which obviously is kind of self-explanatory, especially when you're starting to pile on more and more effects into one video, right? By the way, she's completely passed out right here. Just done. Sleeping. Sleeping while she's standing, by the way. I don't know if that's normal for a kitten, but it's really funny because then sometimes she just falls over because she's sleeping, standing up, and then... Anyways, if you do want to read a little bit more and what is probably the better or the best hardware that you could use for After Effects and doing multi-frame rendering, which is a main part of After Effects, motion blurs and tracking and all of that, head on over to Puget Systems. Is how you'd say. Puget Systems is one of the how to choose the best hardware. It's on one of their pages here, and you can find it. It's also on their Twitter page. So head on over there, take a look at it, see that I'm not just spewing stuff out, because it does actually matter when it comes to the various hardware. So, all right, let me scroll back here because I didn't say hello to anybody yet. I know that I've addressed a few people, but I haven't said hello. Canadian Kevin, what's happening, my friend? Nerfertiti, thank you for being here as always. Travis, you're the man. You know that. Mr. James? What is happening, my friend? Double Dragon Customized, thanks for being here. Bruce, as always, it's a pleasure to have you. Let's see who else we got here. Maven, thank you for being here. Miss Teffin, what's happening, dude? Hope you're staying warm up there. I know it started getting a little bit colder now that we got Got the snow on the way. Hulk vs. Spawn, thanks for being here. Caltic, as always, thank you, my friend. And Jonathan, you know, go do some work, would you? You know, I do look on point. Oh my god, I'm beating the microphone up. Sorry. And I just woke the cat, so we're really screwed now. Thank you, I appreciate it. And yeah, I shaved this just for you, right here, just for you. We're going to PDX Land. If you guys don't know this, I'm gonna check it. Land, yeah, there we go, PDX Land. Let's take a look at it. PDX Land is over in Portland, Oregon, or at least it used to be. Oh, wow. Let's try this one. Its original location was in Portland, Oregon. It is now no longer in Portland, Oregon. It is in Ridgefield or something like that. It's not too far away, but it's still pretty cool. So we are going to be there. I'm actually going to be there with our good friend Shannon from Be Quiet. We have a PC that will be on display, and you can come hang out with us. Oh, hello, kitty. Yes, okay. We're going to go up on the shoulder now. All right, that's good. So we have a PC that will be on display. It will be featuring some really cool stuff. I can't tell you anything about it, but it'll be there. Wow, look at that old system. Look at that. That's cool. Yes. So we will be there November 11th through the 14th. I'll actually be there a day early to set everything up and be good to go. You also need to make sure that you have a mask or you have the vaccine and negative test, whatever it is. But if you are going to be there, let me know. It would be nice to see anybody that's going to be attending. It'd be nice to meet up with you. And if you want to see the one, the only, the BIGKevin, you let me know. Nelly Jones. You know what, sir? You are now blocked. Show yourself to the door and take that. Go. Yeah, shove it. Anyways, so yes, Maven, I do have. We got a little baby kitty. She's a whole 9 weeks old, which is awesome. 9 weeks, 10 weeks, 10 weeks old now. But yes, she is a little ball of joy, let me tell you. And she claws everything, not everything, but she likes to just hang out. Yeah, I know. Yes, I'm talking too loud. I got a little meh in the ear here because I was being too loud. Go figure, right? Joe Campbell, Gadget Joe, are you on early? No, man, this is normal time, my friend. 4 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time, but you don't know anything about that. What is it, UK time? I don't know. Who knows? I think it's like 6 hours. Maybe it's 8 hours. Oh, yes. Did you have to turn around? You wanted to say hello to all of the friends? All of the people? Is that what it was? Okay. Yeah, so here we are. It's 4 o'clock. We're streaming. We're having a great old time. Next week, most likely, because I'm looking at the calendar right now. Get it? Meow. Alright, so next week, Tuesday, which is the 9th, I'm not entirely sure I will be streaming, and the reason that I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be streaming is because I leave Wednesday to go to Portland. So I don't know if I'm going to be there on Tuesday. I'm going to probably go ahead and say I'm not going to be there Tuesday. And what we'll do is I'll probably have an impromptu stream on Friday or something like that while I'm there at the show. And I'll probably use the rig to stream the, part of the event or anything like that. I also got this baller phone, which some people were going for the Pixel or the 6, right? The 6 Pro. So I didn't do that. I ended up going with, it's a Note 20 Ultra, which I absolutely love this. This thing is bonkers fast. It does all sorts of really cool stuff, and I'm excited to use it. It's got like 8 cameras on the back, dude. No, I mean, it's got some cameras, but people are saying that Facebook has been taken over. Not gonna say that. All right, it says that everything is in Spanish. Anniversario de... I don't understand Spanish. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Oh, okay. So Kevin James Daly went with the S21 Ultra. My lady has the S20, and it's pretty sweet. I haven't had a Note since the Note 4. But to be perfectly honest with you, I haven't actually even. Whoa! First of all, it's a. Oh, ooh, wow. Okay, maybe we'll do that together because I need you to see that because that was just. That was hot. All right, so let me finish this. If you're going to be at PDX Land, send me a message. Let me know. That way I can get you squared away, and we can meet up and hang out for a little bit at least. For a little while. Oh, goodness gracious, kitty cat. Oh, it's so tough being a cat. I know. Let me know if you're going to be there. I will happily meet up with you, hang out, we'll play some games or whatever. As long as you can deal with the big beard. Sometimes it's hard to deal with them. It's not so big right now. It's actually going to be nice and shaved. But that's beside the point. That's beside the point. Hulk vs. Spawn is going to do the 6 Pro. I was going to do the 6 Pro, but they don't have a 256 version, which kind of made me a little upset. So that's actually why I went with the Note 20 Ultra. And the reason is, well, on top of that was the price. It was a $400 off, plus I could trade in my old phone, which gave me an additional $200 off, so $600 off a $1,400 phone. Yeah, I'll take that. No problem. Thanks. That'd be great. S21 Ultra 256 is coming from Hawaii. Hawaii! P30 Pro 120. Coming from the P30 Pro 128. Don't really notice a difference. Okay. All right, that's good to hear. I'm going to try and get to some events next year. About time I finally met some. Joe, Gadget Joe, yes. It is about time. I want to touch that glorious red beard of yours. All right, anyways. Let's hop on over here for a second. Okay, not only do you get to see cat butt. Meow. They want to say hello to you. No? No, you don't want to show your face? Come on, at least say hello. See, they're all staring and waiting for you, not me. They don't even care about me. Yeah, see? Stealing the show from me. Alright, so, Note 20 Ultra, fantastic. The pen, which was the cool part, if you push the button, oh yeah, it just popped out like that. Oh god, and then when you pull it out, it vibrates, it like tickles. But then you can write on the off screen, which is freaking cool. Look at how cool that is. That's so cool. You could just write on it. You could draw a little kitty cat if you wanted to. You know, you do a little nose. You got little eyes. See, a little kitty cat. I don't know. Anyways, thought that was kind of neat. I do absolutely love, and it was automatically saved by me putting the pen back in. Dope. Super cool. Love it. Hi, kitty. You are barely on my shoulder. Let's see here. Let me check. Trying to go to are you going to go to CES for Vegas? I'm not entirely sure. I think that it is yes, we are. I know that at least 2 of us will be there, Joe and Corey. I think I'm an 80% yes right now. I'm not entirely sure. It kind of all depends on what happens in the next couple months, especially with availability and builds and stuff like that. And we'll see what happens. Are you trying to get down now? Okay. All right. There you go. Is that what you wanted? Do you want to go? Do you want to leave me? Here. I will set you over here. And then if you want to leave, you can leave. She's like, yeah, Dad, I'm out. See ya. Let's see. Does water blocking your Gigabyte GPU void your warranty? Gigabyte, I'm not entirely sure. I have no clue. EVGA? Hell no, they don't care. As long as you put that stock cooler back on and it looks relatively OEM, you're pretty much golden girls. They don't really mind. Gigabyte, I'm not entirely sure. Now I've had good luck because when we do builds with them and when we put a water block on it and it dies or something like that because it's a refurbished card or whatever the deal is. Typically, they're good about getting us a new one, but it all depends. I put a ticket in, and support told me to contact regular support. Well, I can tell you this: Gigabyte is not having a great time right now. I can tell you that they, you know, I don't really want to put too much on it, but I will definitely tell you that they're having a tough time recuperating. Maybe not recuperating. That's maybe not the right word. They're having a tough time. Period. Okay. They put out power supplies that exploded. Not exploded. They caught on fire. But regardless, you know, you get what I'm saying. And I don't know. It just seems like the cheaper and easier way out. That's all. Bruce says, I don't want to block it. He has the 3070 Master, and it has the OLED screen on it. Sweet! You can have the Eagle dude. You know? And he, like, comes up and gives you a thumbs up while your graphics card overheats and your power supply catches on fire. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Bruce, I'm sorry to hear that. That stinks, because I've run Gigabyte stuff for a long, long time, and I have always, you know, made the choice between them or Asus or Aorus or whatever. But no, he won't catch his power. That's good. That's good. Corsair RM850X. That's a perfect solution. You know, that's fine. Yes, I know, Bruce. You could put whatever on it. That is absolutely the truth. I enjoy that was Aorus's, like, one of their biggest claim to fame. Yeah, you can put stuff on a screen. Thick. I have a computer screen. I could put anything on it. Imagine that. But hey, you know, to each is their own. Because I think if they're used in the right way, they can be really, really nice looking. I mean, I look over here to my PC, right? I'm looking at an OLED screen, 3 of them actually. It's all Aqua Computer stuff. So trust me, I get it. Displays on the inside of the computer, that's freaking cool stuff. But, you know. Let's see. What does this say? Joe's got one of those funky looking RGB AIOs for first player coming to review. With the RGB tubing. What is this? What do you mean, Joe? Send me a link, because I don't know what the heck you're talking about. I want to know. I want to know what AIOs you're talking about. Let's see. I have a 3060 Ti in the backup rig, and I got it at retail. Hey, good, hats off to you, man. 3060 Ti at retail, that's harder than finding a needle in a haystack. So, can't be linked to, yeah, okay, cool. So, yeah, apparently Kevin has done the RMA process through Gigabyte, and as long as you put it back to, you know, relatively stock, that's fine. All right, Kevin James Daly, thank you for the link here. Only took 10 months from EVGA. Hey, man, they at least got you one. It's better than MSI's doing. Yeah, I said it. I said it, MSI. What, you got something to say? Come on, bring it. Oh, no, you can't, right? What in the unicorn shits is this? Besides the fact that it's a completely rendered looking pile of garbage. Welcome to Pure Cancer. Oh my god. Oh, yes, I will post it. I'm going to post it right now again here, sir. This is what we're looking at. Hopefully that shows up in Twitch and in YouTube and Facebook here. That is the product that Mr. Canadian Kevin shared to me here, and I'm wishing you didn't share your RGB STD with me. That'd be great. You know, next time keep it to yourself, okay? I don't really want to make a tossed salad, okay? All right, keep yours, I'll keep mine, and we just agree to part ways, right? But what in the hell is this? I can only think of the Family Guy episode where they have the penguin and the elephant, and he goes, "What is this?" You know? But Joe, really, you opened yourself up for this one, and I'm really sorry. I want to talk to you specifically about this. So is there any chance you could pop on a stream for me? And we could do it live? And then we could talk about it together? And then we could be like, oh my god, RGB, this is terrible. Maybe? You let me know. Let me know if that's something that interests you. Because I know that it would interest our folks that are watching here. And I know it would interest me because... I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. Let's just watch the video here. I don't know if you guys can hear this audio. If there is audio. Is there audio? Let's take a look. Oh, you guys also. Let's do that. There it is. Okay. You also can't see what the hell I'm looking at, right? So here we go. Hop back over here. Because I've been looking at this and not realizing you have no idea what I'm talking about. Alright, so it looks like... What in the hell? Wait, whoa, hold on. Go back there a second. Hold the phone, hit the brakes, e-brake, put it in reverse here. Okay, yeah, fine, whatever, I get that. You got some fans and stuff like that. Alright. Streaming RGB power supply line. What? I mean, I'm not stupid, don't get me wrong. I understand you need the 5 volt and the negative from the SATA power in order to provide digital RGB for the strips. I get it. I understand. No problem. Why does it have this connector on it? And how many people are going to take this particular connector and go, oh, dude, it's sick, you gotta plug it into my motherboard, and then plug it into the motherboard on 5 volt? I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend that loves RGB. That's... Alright, let's just keep going. Maybe it'll get better. I don't know how, but maybe. Liquid cooling comes with one kind of... Okay, first of all, you put white text over white product. That really irritates the hell out of me. Liquid cooling comes with one kind of stream light mode. Link the motherboard to achieve a variety of changes. Okay, so that's Chinese for plug it into your motherboard and you can use the addressable functions. I mean, that... I mean, don't get me wrong, it is cool. Alright? I'm not gonna hate on it too much because it is cool. It's a really awesome idea. I mean, Thermaltake had this great idea back in the day to make the hard tubing fittings that were RGB. Now, they failed so many different ways in the actual delivery of that product. However, that idea was a fantastic frickin' idea. It was just great idea, terrible execution, right? Haven't we heard that before somewhere? Huh. Funny. So, like, the RGB wasn't actually addressable RGB. The fittings were crap. They, like, didn't really fit together very well. They always, I mean, like, half the time they leaked. The controller itself was like it wasn't really even a controller. It was just like a standard RGB. I'm pretty sure it was 12 volt RGB too. It wasn't addressable. So, I don't know. Joe says it's more for power for the lights. I'm going to make a Cheese Fest RGB video on it. Keen to see how it works. I'll be sure to tag you when it's done. Fantastic. I think that's great. Joe, that would be awesome. I would share it and love it and be able to show our folks here what's going on. Because this thing, I mean, to be honest with you, like, these RGB photos here look horrid. Like, it's just a rendering. I get it. But then once we get to the actual video of the one unit they probably have produced, it looks cool. Kinda. I don't know. You know, it's China #1. See, as you see, #1 right there. Boom. It has a copper. Oh wow! Now we're getting into big talks. Wow. Big words. Big words for simple things. Again, I still think that this is a pretty cool idea. It's a neat concept, a neat way of making it happen. However, I don't know how you're actually going to be able to utilize it when it comes to managing the RGB, other than using your motherboard software. So, who knows? Gadget Joe, I'm counting on you, my friend. We need you to put up the good fight to show us more about this lovely product, because I didn't know anything about it until you said something, and then, you know, Kevin hopped in there, and same with Teffin, and everybody. It was just like, I don't know. Anyways, not Nancy, Captain. What's happening, man? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I know you guys have been busy down there. Hope everything is going well, my friend. Okay, so I have now reached the part of the stream where I would like to test a few things. You guys down with testing a few things? Alright, well that's too bad, because you're going to have to anyways. Sucks. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's put this up here so I can actually see what's going on when it comes to the chat window. Oh, it's too big. That's never usually the problem. It's always too small. It's the problem, but we'll just do that. We'll scroll this down so that way I can actually see what the heck is going on. And then you get to see my lovely Windows desktop. Isn't it great? Isn't it great? Okay, cool. So now that you've actually seen it, and we're doing 1080p as the output, why don't we test something? So let's just do a quick test on Back 4 Blood, because I'm interested to see what that ends up looking like. And then we'll try another game that's a little bit less heavy on the output, but I would still be interested to see what it looks like. And then we'll try one more game, if that's okay with you, that is super freaking heavy on the output. Like graphics cards like, and that's a 2080 Ti that's doing that. So, you know, why don't we do some tests? Let's see what happens. Who knows? It might look great. It might look terrible. I'm not quite sure. My hope is that it looks all right. One thing I did want to ask the chat, if it's possible, if anyone knows, I am running EVGA Precision, right? And I do have it on. I do know that it is working, and because I can see it working actually in Streamlabs. Like, it's telling me all the information and temperature, memory usage, frame rate, all that crap, like you'd want, right? Wow, that is a little loud. Just a little loud. Just a little bit lower. That'd be good. Okay, cool. So what I was hoping to do is to see, is there a way to actually force EVGA Precision to show the on-screen display while playing Back 4 Blood? That's one question. The second question is, how do you actually get that to display on the screen as your output through Streamlabs? Or through OBS? Whichever. Doesn't matter. If you guys have an answer, let me know. That'd be cool. I'd love to know. But I ain't got a clue right now.
Tell me about it.
Alright, so these folks are, you know, here, and we're, like I said, we're just gonna kind of hop in here. Let's go preferences. Let's just do a quick play. That's fine. Let's do it as Nightmare, so it's real awful. I don't really want to join one. Let's do a solo campaign. Thank you. Create a run. Let's put it in Nightmare mode and Act 1. Sounds good. Let's see what happens. Who knows? You know, I'm interested to see how you guys, or how this actually looks and streams out here. So, let's see. Eva Tuner. I thought that's what I had running. I may not have Eva Tuner running. It might just be, yeah, I think it's just EVGA Precision with the on-screen display selected. But I don't know.
Well, what are we
Kevin says he uses the NVIDIA system, which, oh, hey, look at that. Does that actually show on the display when it's outputting? Yeah, it does. Huh. Okay. Alright, well, it does show that it's actually working. That's kind of cool. I honestly never saw that before. I'm sure there's ways to tweak that to make it, you know, fit in different areas and whatever, but SWAT armor is meant to protect you against the not dough horns are ridden. Okay, sure, whatever. Doesn't matter. Fine. I'm gonna lose horribly in this. I know I am, because, well, it's on Nightmare, so... Let's see. You can set it to advance, and it'll show you more. Holy shit, fingers. What? My fingers? I don't have shit on my fingers. I hope not. Alright, let's see. What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, you got my favorite firearm known to man. The Scar. I mean, I love that. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love that thing. Let's get just, you know, again, we want to try it out and see how we're doing here. So that.
Take a moment. Let's just assess the situation. We survived the collapse. We can survive this.
Over
Is
2.
there
This is Hope
double
1.
audio
Do you
going
copy?
on?
We're here, over.
Need all
You guys
cleaners
hear
back
this?
at the Ville. Pronto. Hard copy.
We're on our
Why?
Hope 1 out.
Why? That's really weird. Yeah, mega echo, double audio. Why? Why? Why in the hell? Let's just go to dynamic. Okay. Man, that's really weird that it has like double audio like that. Unbelievable. Ooh.
Let's go kick some ass.
Ooh. Hi. Here. Oh, it's a bear. Okay. Alright. Well, it looks like it's working now. Sorry, let's get back here. I mean, like,
Best
I hear...
chance we got is trying to go up and over the roof.
I just don't understand why it's so ecky. That's unbelievable. Oh, God!
Timing is everything.
Don't need to be watching yours. Guys, they're all around me. Shoot it! Reload! Down a bit. Help! Running!
I'm not healing you.
Walker's down! Loading!
Friendly fire! Get me back up!
Woo! Woo! Wow. That's pretty cool.
SMG here.
Ollie's dead.
Ollie's dead. Well, that sucks. She shouldn't have ran away. Alright, let's do it. What's up, dog? Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's see. The CPU is pegged. Yeah. No, CPU is pegged? No, it looks like GPU is pegged. Maybe, I don't know. I can't really
There
tell
must
while
be
I'm
some
playing.
way through.
It's hard to Hard to look. Oh, CPU utilization is 95%. You're right.
Can't lie. This ain't good.
However,
Good at
it
all.
is an
Come on.
8700K, so I mean, you know,
That'll do.
exactly expected. Ow! Uh-oh. Jesus. This is a lot more intense on Nightmare mode. I mean, I guess I should have figured that, but man, this is like...
Over here.
Blue.
Anyone got a clue how to get past this?
Yeah, you sit here and you wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Got you, Mom.
Thanks, Pig.
Yikes.
Just in the nick of time.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm dead now too. Oh, he's now dead now too. Wow. Everybody died.
We may have lost the battle, but we will win the war.
Alright, so it is unbelievably ruthless when you get up to, you know, those unbelievably hard difficulties like Nightmare, which is, you know, again, to be expected. However, that being said, this is one of the more fun versions of Left 4 Dead that I've played in a while. I think this is definitely something that you should consider if you are a Left 4 Dead advocate like I am. It isn't going to be as good. It's not bad, though. You know, it's not bad. So, okay, cool. So we tested that one. What did you guys think? What did you guys think of the stream? Was it smooth enough? Was it, you know, did it play well enough? Was the output good enough? I saw that the CPU was pegged there a couple times at like 99, 98, which, you know, that's to be expected, I guess. Especially considering, I think, what is the 9700K? Is that just a 6-core or 4-core or something like that with hyper-threading, I think? So, all right, let's load into another game that is not as dependent on... Well, apparently there's an update. Hey, no big deal, guys. Let me just download this real quick. Oh, it's done. Wow. Yeah, sorry, guys. So, while this is updating and installing here, which I didn't realize that it was going to need an install here. That's interesting. Whatever. Hopefully the stream looked decent there. I wanted to make sure that you guys saw that and that it was a smooth and yet buttery gameplay. Because I'm sick of not having that. I'm sick of having the stutter steps and stuff like that. And one of the main reasons is because I actually have Jacob from EVGA. He and I are going to play Far Cry 6 together. But I can't exactly play Far Cry 6 unless it actually looks good. Or plays good. Or even works, for that matter. So that's kind of where we're at. Right? That's where we're at. Let's see here. BigFollows.com. Sorry, you've just now been blocked. But yeah, you also got blocked. So sorry, dudes. Must suck to suck. Kristen Bailey, thank you for being here, my dear. I appreciate it. It is a good game to play. I would have to agree. It is a very, very good game. It's a lot of fun to play too. So if you're interested in playing another zombie game that's not terrible, I highly recommend it. Hulk Respawn says the stream was stuttering a little bit during gameplay. Okay. Alright, during the game. Alright, fine. I will tweak those settings yet again just a little bit more. So while this downloads and installs in the background here, let's try one other game that I know is going to basically take my graphics card and my CPU and throw it down the stairs. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Y'all ever played Red Dead Redemption? Well, you're gonna now. Tell you what, this game looks so freaking good since they did the last update. DLSS makes things like so butter freaking smooth now, and the just everything looks so much better. So I would highly recommend getting back into it if you haven't played. I know Corey and I, our warehouse manager there, he was our product manager. My mistake. He was actually getting me back into it because he was talking about some place that you can go to, some river where some really messed up stuff happens. And apparently it's not like actually marked on the map. What is going on here? You hear that, right? Like, what's happening? Alright, let's, maybe in here, it's just got to be monitor off. Maybe that's what it is. Alright, close that. Skip that. Alright, so we'll hop into the story real quick. I am not very far into the game, I know that. I'm probably the third, maybe the fourth camp into the actual game itself. If you haven't played this and you want to know about the story and want to follow the story, I suggest you do it. It's definitely one of those games where you really have to kind of stay focused into it because it's an in-depth story. And it actually keeps you wanting to play more, which is kind of neat. So luckily I'm not too far into it, so you guys can just see where I'm at and what I'm doing. Now, that being said, I do have everything... Oh, hello, are you back? It's not time for dinner yet, though. No, I'm sorry. What? It's not time for dinner. Oh, sorry, kitty. Alright, so here we are. Hopefully it plays relatively smooth. Hey, you know better. Meow. Oh, it's so tough. It's so tough being a kitty cat. It's so tough. So tough being a cat. Alright, so, again, this is probably the most labor-intensive game that I actually own. Thanks for the button to face, cat. Get that out of here. Say, sure, yeah, whatever. Alright, so, and I say that because... Brokeback Mountain. Hush your face, Jonathan. I haven't seen you play with me on this yet. So, as you can see, it's beautiful. The graphics are insane. It looks beautiful. I'm just wondering what the output looks like in comparison, because I'm sure that I can see my GPU is just pegged, hundo, pretty much, 90% or whatever. So maybe what we need to do is dial back the graphics on this to make it playable. However, it does look like the output of the game itself isn't terrible. However, yes, it is kind of stuttery here. But yeah, I mean, you know, 50 frames a second on a 2080 Ti while streaming isn't terrible. I can understand it being a little stuttery, though. Obviously, that's not what it looks like here. It looks butter sauce. It's just unbelievable. Now, that being said, I know that I'm outputting, I'm doing, you know, I'm streaming at the same time and doing all sorts of stuff, so maybe bitrate needs adjustment. So what would you suggest there, Paul? Are you thinking it needs to go up more or down more? The reason that I ask is because I know that this particular setup, at least when we're playing Red Dead, is definitely in 2K. If we go to graphics here, and we look over at the resolution and everything like that, it is definitely a 2K resolution, borderless. I thought I had turned that off. And then, obviously, I went through and turned, you know, everything's on high, ultra, because, well, yeah. And then DLSS is set to quality. I mean, we could change it to ultra performance and see what it does. I mean, maybe it'll make it like a billion times smoother. I'm not really sure. This is the first time I've really kind of messed with DLSS. I can tell you that that looks a lot crappier. However, Yeah, I mean, the water definitely doesn't have the same type of reflection or same edge that it did before. However, if it's playing smoother, then it's playing smoother. Ow! Cat! Are you okay? Are you alright? Goodness gracious, here. There you go. Don't go up on the laptop though, would you? Stay down from that. Please? Please? No? Anybody else seeing this? Yes, that's her spot. Ow. She really got me pretty good. Alright, so let's see here. Kevin Daly, see you, man. I appreciate it. I hope everything is going well, my friend. Yeah, it does look like the... It does look like it's not as smooth as it could be, that's for sure. I wonder if I up it in Streamlabs, if it will make it any better. I don't know if I can do that while I'm live, but hey, you know what? Let's give her a go. Yeah, no, it won't let me change anything while I'm live, unfortunately. I don't think. Yeah, output. Yeah, everything's locked because I am live, unfortunately. Whoa, lady. Whoa. Hi. Apparently you wanted to talk to me, huh? Okay. All right.
Hey,
well,
can you leave me alone?
I would love to leave you alone. You're the one who walked up to me. What's good? Okay, whatever. All right.
Why do you do this?
So it does look like... Knock it off, would you? Yeah, 15 frames a second looks pretty...
No point in bothering
trashy.
with you when you're like this.
That's pretty terrible. All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. God damn, tell you what. All right, so that's not going to work. So what we're going to have to do is I'm going to have to... Goodness gracious, cat, you really tore my arm right up. I'm going to have to get into this a little bit more and try and get the settings a little bit better. Because I know if I change the settings down to 1080, I'm sure it'll work fine. But that's not really what I want to do. Not really what I want to do at all. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be super nice. I want it to be clean when it goes. When it goes out. So, let's see. Let me see what I got. Yeah, 15 frames a second. Yeah, terrible. So let's work on that a little bit. I'll work on getting that to play a little bit smoother. I know that this was installing in the background and stuff like that, but that is not the reason why that was so slow. But yes, that was Red Dead Redemption 2, Joe, in case you were wondering. It is a lot of fun. It's Grand Theft Auto back in the Wild Wild West, and it is awesome. From Streamlabs 60 at that bitrate is that. Yep. I was doing it medium profile, high main. Yeah, that's actually funny enough. That is precisely how I have it set up. I actually have it going out more because it's 1080. So I'm doing 1080 at 60. So the resolution is 1920 by 1080. It is also 9000 CBR. And the priority is, the preset is very fast. And the profile is high. So it could just be that I'm not outputting enough. You know, maybe 2K, I don't remember what the resolution, or what the requirement is for 2K output, bitrate wise. I'm sure you could look it up real quick. Okay, so bitrate requirements for 1080 at 60. Oh, it's 12 megabytes a second. Okay, all right, that would make sense. 2K, which is what we're running at here on this screen, would be about 24. Funny enough, I can output 24. Yeah, I can. You're gosh darn right I can. All right, so I'll have to tweak that a little bit more. Now let's try tanks, because I know that tanks has like I think it's like 120 frame limit cap or whatever, and because you know it's compatible with the various platforms and stuff like that, it might stream a little bit better. Also, I have it in window mode. I'm pretty sure. think. But yeah, I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to just tweak these settings just a little bit more. However, so far, it hasn't been a terrible stream, except for the fact that Twitch sucks. It decides to die out in the beginning for no reason. I'm not really sure why. I think I'm going to put it in, when you're doing restream, I'm going to put it in a different order. So, like, YouTube comes first to broadcast, then Facebook, then Twitter or whatever. Maybe it just needs to go down more. The camera looks great. That's awesome. That's what I'm hoping for. Actually, funny enough, I just built a tiny little truss system, and I got my lights hanging from there, and I got my camera hanging from there, and the screen and stuff like that. It's actually, it's like I know what I'm doing or something. I don't know. I could be totally just. I'm not though. I think this will work. I think it'll look nice. Let's see what it looks like after we get going here. Oops, you don't want to see that. You want to see, where is it? This one. That's the one I need to see. All right, what clients? Let's see. Camera looks great. Caltic, I just recently installed WAT again, then deleted again. First week, I was at 25 frames per second, and some reason it dropped to 15. You know, it's funny that you say that because I know that World of Tanks, like, was universally known to be able to play on anything. Like, any type of computer or hardware or whatever, you could play tanks in some way, shape, or form. Now, it might not have been, like, the most prettiest looking tanks. However, it did look good. Or it didn't necessarily look bad. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, so Caltic, this is exactly why your frame rate looks like trash. Considering they're like, oh yeah, thick! Look at all these, like, 3D animated things and stuff that you can click on now that you're in the garage and stuff, when the garage used to be just literally that, a garage. Now, who's online? Oh, Mog and freaking Devin, that's cool. So this, again, didn't used to be this crazy, and I understand what you're saying there, Celtic, because, you know, sometimes it just works and it's great, and other times it just sucks. It's terrible. So, all right, let's take out Ye Ol' Faithful. If you guys don't know anything about this tank, this is PC-38H. It is literally one of the derpiest tanks in the game. You could only get it from a voucher from CES back in 2008, 2007, something like that. But they were handing them out. This is back when World of Tanks wasn't even really big. So this particular tank, luckily they haven't nerfed it really too much. Who is it? Who was I playing with? I was playing with Owen. Owen saw me take on 6 dudes at the same time, 6 different tanks, and I killed them all with this stupid little tank. It's awesome. It's so cool. So you have to have the right crew in it. You have to have the right add-ons for it, and you also have to shoot gold rounds, which also isn't a thing anymore. Gold rounds used to be literally premium rounds that you had to pay for. Each round was 1 gold, or it was half a gold or something like that. And you basically had to shoot these items, or shoot these rounds in order to penetrate anything. So the laptop is 10 years old. I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I'm not no expert here, but hopefully it'll actually dump me into a game where I can show you what's going on, and then we won't get killed immediately. But also, the whole point of doing this is so that, well, not that we exit out of the game, it's so that we can see if it streams better than, well, say, Red Dead Redemption 2 that just happened, which was like a total catastrophe. Let's see. Now, it's not looking so hot, because we're at a minute 22. We still haven't gotten into the game yet, which is not necessarily a good thing. There's not very many people in queue, which is also not a good thing. But, you know, you just patiently wait. And because, well, there's not very, let's go back here. Look at this. Yeah, 24 megs a second. have to mess with that a little bit more. See what I can come up with. Oh, come on. Put me in a match already. 2 minutes? This is unbelievable. This is, what are we playing, Tarkov? No. No, I'm not sitting here for 12 minutes waiting to get in a stupid labs run. Come on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah. You got another 14 seconds before I hit exit battle and pick something else. Yeah, see, that's what it was. I just had to start talking some poop, and there it is. All right, let's see how it looks and what it looks like and if it's smooth or if it's not smooth. I am, oh great, I'm low man on the totem pole, which isn't always the greatest thing in the world. There is another PC-38H, which you have to be careful of because that's pretty much the main thing that can kill you. T-29 can also kill you pretty good. Alright, let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens. Loading my gold rounds, which are on the bottom, which you can't see because of the chat window now that I say that. Oh, sorry, excuse me. So, somebody give me a push? Oh, yeah, oh, excuse me. I was gonna say, that's a PZ-38, but it's a PZ-38T. Wondering what that was. There is one major downfall to this tank. As you can see, I gotta go make a sandwich for me to get anywhere close to where we need to go. Oh, what's up, dog? What are you doing over there? Oh, come on out. That's fine. Everybody's fine. Oh, sucks. That sucks. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got here. And you know, the worst part about this is that I have my crew is like one of those crazy crews that's got like 6 or 7 different little add-ons and skills. Skills is what they are? Whatever. Basically, there's one that you can have. Ooh, hello. That is called light, tread lightly or something like that. And basically what it is it allows you to move faster. So not only do I have that, I have the faster turning and the turbo on this thing, and it still slows bolts. You know, half the match will be over by the time I get to anywhere that's going to be somewhat even effective. So, yeah, it's just unfortunately the way that this tank rolls. Man, you really got that stone wall over there. Good job, tank. Wait for me. I want to kill something too. It looks like I might even have a chance. Downhill gravity is... No, the best part is when you have a friend that has like an M2 light tank or something like that and just pushes you. What's up, BT2? Come on. Hey, guys.
Critical hit. We didn't penetrate their armor. Penetration.
Alright, so this is a dangerous spot because the 38H is a one-hit. Come on out, stupid. No? Yeah, he's dead.
They're knocked out. One of our tracks is damaged. Ready to fire.
I think I actually go faster backwards? I could be wrong. What's up?
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit. Penetration.
Ah, I bounced. Oh, you bounced again. Oh, you bounced. Sucks. Oh, I almost got him too. Oh, he's still on fire. Burn, baby, burn. Give it to me. Oh my God, 5 hit points left. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Wow. Unbelievable. Alright, so the general consensus is this game is a little bit smoother than the other, right? Sure, yeah, go ahead, take my kill, that's fine. Is that the general consensus? 'Cause I think that is probably, you know, the issue. I need more output, which is again fine. I can just up it, but you know, Facebook wants to dumb everything down, so like, unless you're doing a direct output and stuff like that, is kind of rough. But, just shove your feet through the hole in the bottom. I wonder if the statistics from people from other regions can be viewed. Depends on where you are. In World of Tanks, you definitely can. You have to find the person in order to find their information and stuff like that. I think you can just right-click on somebody and say player's service record. Now, this is obviously one of our top clan mates here that actually knows how to do some serious gaming and some serious damage here. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, and he's got about the same amount of battles that I do for 38H, which is awesome. Which is kind of cool. So, hopefully it looks better again than the other one, the other game that we were just playing. I know Red Dead Redemption 2 can be extremely heavy on it, especially when it comes to all of the graphics that are going on in that game, because it's just nuts, you know. I mean, as you can see the water reflection and the waves moving and everything like that. Although it may not have been, well, it may not have been very smooth, but yeah, 7K. Yeah, I think he's played a few tank battles in his lifetime. I think it's safe to say that. So, but that is pretty much all I have for today. That is what I was thinking about for this afternoon and this stream. Man, the cat really got me. You see that? There. Man, she did a number on me. But, yeah, she's completely assed out on my laptop right now. And I think it's just because it's warm right there, because the fan for the Surface, if you didn't know, the 1070 that's in the bottom of the unit is actually in the keyboard part here, and it blows the hot air right up and out onto the screen. So I would imagine that's probably why she's just hanging out on top of it, because it's warmer than warm. It's just a matter of time before she starts sitting on top of the PC and, you know, bakes from the warmth of the good old radiator that's on top there. But again, I appreciate everybody coming out and talking today. I really couldn't say thank you enough. All of the feedback, all of the help, and all the diagnosis between what I'm doing and trying to make this better and make the stream better for you guys is really, hopefully, going to really shine here in the next couple weeks once we get it all perfectly dialed in. I'm happy to hear that the camera looks better. That was really my main goal for today. I was able to, you know, go to the hardware store and figure out what I needed to have before I even started work this morning. So, just glad to hear it. That's awesome. So next will be, I'm going to get different lights for this particular lamp, the one that's above me and behind me and stuff like that, and then we'll work on it some more to make it look even better. So, other than that, I hope you guys had a wonderful time. Thanks again for joining me. And again, I don't know if we will be here next week on Tuesday. It is possible. It might be just a quick stream. We might be able to do something rather quick on the Surface there at the shop or something like that. But I have a funny feeling we might miss it just because of the prep going into PDX Land when I leave on that Wednesday. Make sure if you are going to PDX Land, you are going to be attending, make sure you send me a message. That way I can figure out when we can meet up, when we can say hello, and what games I should have downloaded. So, until then, have yourself a wonderful rest of the week. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time.